Recording.
That's
Right now we're live.
I might say a lot about Jet.
What, put the glasses?
Is this your look?
Go teeth for them. It's both for them.
This is your look.
I know you guys see it, bro.
I
see
don't
it.
still.
I don't see it still.
This is a public podcast announcement, okay? Yeah, it's serious, it's serious, it's serious. It's Wolfsman XVI on the gram, aka the official Langman speaking. Okay.
Oh, don't kill me, man.
Got Louis the Ghost here.
Yes, Louis here.
Let's go. Who else have we got in the building? Start with Fidelis.
It's Fidelis and Ayo. You guys saying?
What name would you like to go by the way? Do you prefer Ellis?
Or Fidelis?
LSB, or just
No, just-
Fiddy?
Basically, no, not Fiddy. Nah, chill. It's Ellis or Fidelis, either one.
You don't like Fiddy O?
No, I don't like any of them. I don't like, you're mocking. I don't like any of them shit, so let's not go there at all. My name is Fidelis or Ellis. I don't listen, don't mock my name, bro.
I'm sorry.
Like, if you can't say my name, don't say it.
By the way,
No cap.
you don't have to lick the mic. By the way,
I'm not licking the mic.
you can just chill, bro, and just you know what I mean. Just chill.
Yeah, so it's Fidelis or Ellis. Because some people can't pronounce Fidelis. I don't know why.
It's Nigerian.
No, it's not Nigerian.
Oh, is it not?
No, it's Latin.
Latin, yeah.
Oh man.
Don't ask me why I'm named Fidelis.
Anyway, who else have we got here? Let's go.
Sorry, one sec. Got Matthew here. What are you saying?
Let's go. What name do you like to go by?
Depends who's asking.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nah, not like that. It's not
What do
like
you mean
that.
not
Like
like that?
M, do you like Matty?
Nah, so most
And
people
Logue?
call me, don't do that. Nah, usually people call me Matt or Matthew.
Matt.
Matthew. Obviously, we haven't got enough mics here, but not Matthew. Ayo's here. Come on. I hope I might pick.
Wait,
those.
hold on.
just need to
Wait. Why your voice go so deep? Because your voice wasn't that deep before. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
public podcast announcement. Come on.
you want to make sure your voice
What
was
name do you
nice
like
and
to go
deep.
by? Just Ayo. Okay. Ayo. Get me. Teo. Nah.
A to the yo.
Nah. You don't want none of that. Anyway, the streets are Tetris.
Yeah.
That's the first point I want to make. But how's your man's weekend been actually? Let me be soft still, because it's gonna be a bit heavy. Yeah. How's your man's weekend been? I seen you man were active. You didn't even shout William, but it's calm.
Well, you man on you?
I'll be honest. You was on the list, but I didn't know if you'd be ready in time.
Oh, was it one of them quick?
Yeah.
What time?
It was like 7, 8.
Saturday. I was free.
Oh.
Assumptions.
You organised it, not me.
All right, fair enough.
I was delegating with different people. But then it ended up being me and then that's it. Next time, I'm here though. I'm here. Next time,
How long are you here for, by the way? Because you're
probably like a month or two.
a month or
Where's he going?
January.
You going back to America?
Nah, I got head back up to uni.
two. London, innit?
Where's you?
Kent.
Why? Does Kent have some babes there?
Yes.
Does it?
Oh yes. It's close to London, isn't it? So
Yeah, but it's like you know what I mean? Like
No,
bottled
don't have to
water
go out.
kind of area.
Right,
You know
so
what I mean?
you don't have the London personality ones.
Oh, is that the difference?
Yeah.
So you get the accent and that and the langness, but you don't get the attitude. That's lit, bro. But as I was saying before, the streets are Tetris. Okay, Bakro G has said it. I agree with him. Yeah, treacherous in the dunya. All right,
I'm gonna scary.
huh? Facts, huh? Listen, for me, yeah. Ooh, almost fell. For me, just modern dating is just a madness to me. Like, if I was to go single now, yeah, I'm not involved for a long time.
No.
I'm not involved for a long time. Long time. I don't know how you man have been.
What? Are you single now?
No, I'm not now.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm active.
Since
now.
when, yo?
I
didn't know this.
I've been talking to her since like end of January, and then it was official October. I took my sweet merry time. Trust me.
Damn.
Yeah,
How long
man.
is that?
It's a long time, bro.
8 months?
Yeah, a long time. But just the things I'm seeing, whether it's like Twitter, TikTok, whatever, or social media, because I'm not really out here like that anyway to make it. Yeah, but real people are using it.
Yeah, but people like to act up.
True. But even then, like, just everything I'm hearing, like, I'm not involved in it. Like, I'm not involved.
What are you
personally.
Like you're saying, you're hearing
Like,
stuff. What you hearing?
just the expectations that are being set by women.
Ha!
Some of the language that they use for men that they're not attracted to. It's one thing to not be attracted to someone, but it's another thing to be very insulting towards people that you're not attracted to. Do you know what I mean? You can just be unattracted to someone in peace, bro, and everyone would be calm with it. But it's when you're doing this patronizing thing where it's like, nah, I'm not with it. And then you're engaging in certain behaviors. I've heard a story about a certain woman. Anyway, I'm not gonna say who it is.
About what?
I heard certain stories about certain women, okay, from female sources, and I just I don't like the behavior, and I can't go into detail.
Can't give us any examples, no.
You have to give examples.
I feel like
I'd rather explain it in a different way, so that
Explain it in
it's
a
not.
different way.
Well, I can't think of how to explain it right now. Oh, I'm trying to. Calm. But what are you man's dating experiences have like been like recently? Because I know you're all in different situations. My man here saying he's cuffed. Ain't that right, Ayo? Oh, you were cuffed.
I told you.
So you're not cuffed now? Oh, I thought you were saying you're still. Oh, mad. Louis, obviously, he's got.
Oh, you want me to start?
Yeah, say like.
Yeah, nah, just my situation right now is I'm just just working on my character in it, yeah. So
Why is that funny?
I'm single in it, so I need to work on myself, mature a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What, you don't think you're mature?
Nah.
I think
It's all relative, innit? Yeah, it's all relative.
It's very mature. But
It's
yeah.
all relative. Someone could say you're mature, but I know myself, my character and how I am, how I would act in a relationship. And I know that I wouldn't act right. You know what I mean? Certain things that need to be worked out. But if the right person comes right now, I feel like I'm ready, but there's certain things that need to get sorted first.
I hear that. Actually, yours is gonna be a longer one, so I'll start with Matthew because we had that conversation. last
Mine's
time
gonna
we
be a
went to
long
Stratford.
way, you know.
What's yours? What would you describe
Guys,
like,
what
your
the
kind of
fuck?
dating experiences right now? Like your
My situation or my experience? I'm single.
Just single.
Just
What
single.
would you say your experiences are like?
Why is he looking at it like that for, bro? Why is he looking back?
Because you think he's gonna get some juicy information.
He thinks he's gonna get some.
But I, from what I see anyway, I think you're like very composed and well behaved. I know man that are in. No, I see man behaving worse than you. So for me,
What like?
in my opinion, I don't think you're like moving mad anyway.
Oh yeah, no, I'm chilling.
Like you're just doing what I think normal man doing it.
Yeah, I'm
Just normal man
just.
that can get girls do. You're just doing what they do, innit?
You see the comments there, but yeah, no, I'm just
Chilling.
chilling.
Do you like the dating market at the moment? Do you think it's good?
I mean, the quality of babes out there.
Quality of
Go
babes,
girls.
attitudes, expectations, all of that.
I had a conversation about the quality of like opposite sex. Like,
You don't think the quality is good?
no, it's good to be fair. I think it
I think there's good
depends.
women out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of good women out here.
Yeah.
Attitudes. It depends. Like, if you look via social media, I think the attitudes are stinking. Just
garbage, bro.
are like just in the bin. But then, like, when you actually go out there and speak to them, if you're a certain type of guy, you're like they're gonna act different. But if you're a certain type of way, they're gonna be, I can take this guy for a ride. So I think it really depends. Obviously, some girls are just trying to do what they can do, like trying to act treacherous and trying to play you for a mug. But there's some girls, there's good and bad out there. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's good girls and bad girls. There's girls that are in between. So,
Okay.
But yeah,
I hear that.
People like to justify themselves. Nah.
He's not gonna defend himself. We had that conversation already.
Exactly.
But yeah, Fidelis, what's
I'm
your
single,
situation? What do you think of the what's your,
Dating market.
what's your experiences like and all that?
I don't know, man. Women are just scary, like I'm saying. Like, I'm just gonna stick
why are they
with that
scary though?
and just leave it at that.
Damn, oh, he's keeping it blunt.
I was trying to do that. You draw him out, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna have to be the one to say it then.
I'll draw you out, you know.
Nah. I'm not gonna draw him out.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a statement here, which might sound a bit harsh, but it's just my opinion.
Yeah, okay.
There's a lot of women out here that are very corny and very neaky. I'm sorry.
Define corny.
And
You
define
back it up, though.
Nikki.
You back up that statement. You should back that statement up with evidence.
So I had an experience where I've talked to this girl, right, and she's like a goofy character, and then like the way that she's behaving, one is not gonna let me take her seriously. One, and when she's talking, it's all about what she wants. She's not taking into consideration what I might want out of this.
Okay.
So how do you know this is gonna be something? Like she's like, oh yeah, you're the kind of guy that I'd like, but it's like, but have you asked me what I would like? Like this isn't just
Like,
about
do I
me,
even
like,
like you?
Like this is
Do I like you?
Like that's bare corny, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and like you're trying to like pump yourself up to be this relationship kind of girl, but you're not built for that, bro. Like you're not built for that, and that's a fact. You understand? You're on.
Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna say
social
something.
media thing, do
What I don't like?
What?
Girls who can decide whether or not they want to be hoes. If you want to be a hoe, be a hoe. Don't be doing all of this. Nah, I've dealt with some girls in university where they will be like, they'll dabble in it, but then I want the full thing. Don't waste my time here, man. Like seriously. And I was just like, I don't have time for you, man. If you're not serious, just move. And then we didn't speak for like 2 months
Right.
because like, stop wasting my time.
very
Like,
red
if
flag,
you know,
isn't it?
if you know what you want,
So you want them to be
That's not-
serious about being in the streets?
yeah, no, listen, because if you
Commit
want
full time to the
yeah,
streets.
if you want to be a hoe with your chest. Don't
full-time.
try,
I find that-
don't try tiptoe into it because it's a. Don't waste my time.
Another
Yeah,
thing.
hoes are necessary for the economy.
Yeah. 100%.
Wow.
I think
I don't condone this behavior, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
you don't have to hold yourself.
I don't know if you should.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Anyway,
I mean, okay, maybe not hoes. Let's be
they're
politically correct. Women who enjoy having sex, if you enjoy it,
Promiscuous
do
women.
it properly.
but
Wait,
wait,
no.
hold on. Excuse me. Women can enjoy being sex and not be a hoe. You know that.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
So you're
if
saying
you
women
wanna-
that enjoy being sex?
Yeah, sexually liberated.
Is that you being?
Let's use that one. Yeah.
Slags, basically.
If you're gonna, be, whoa, Lord.
Pause. Sluts.
Hold on. I'm with Louis. I don't really. The terms used, I'm not
Oh,
involved.
okay, what? Okay,
All I said was
sexual
I'm not
liberation.
involved.
If you want to be in that category, be in that category with your full chest. No cap. Don't.
Well, this is
Don't-
this is. I'm going back to the corny and Nikki thing. It's like, not knowing where your levels are as well.
That's it.
Like as I was saying before, the market dictates your value. You don't dictate your value. So if your friends are saying to you, "You're this, you're a star, you're the best looking babes," you're lying. That's what your friends think, but they don't dictate your value in the market. Men decide where your value is. That's a fact. The same way. Hold on.
Same way in
Let me
reverse.
finish. The same way in reverse it works as well. I can't say, I'm a loyal man. I'm built. I've got all this cash. Why don't girls like me? The women dictate my value. I don't dictate my own value.
don't.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
true.
And I understand that, and I have an awareness of that. But I feel like there's what's not clicking. Like
Women
what's
don't
not
have common
clicking?
sense.
You understand? Huh?
Women don't have common sense.
No, I wouldn't say that.
No. On the level.
That's
I-
you're on
think-
for that one.
I don't feel you're on that one.
Yeah, that one you're on your own.
Alright, say
Some,
less.
not all.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm in an environment in my workplace where the women I meet are very, very, you know what I mean, smart people. They have a lot of common sense. You know what I mean. So I can't speak for
Absolutely.
all women, but I'm talking about the dating market specifically.
But that involves
My
women.
experiences. Well, obviously, please tell me this guy is having a laugh. Is he having a laugh? Obviously, but when you're making like statements like that, I'm just like, that's a different kind of situation. Do you know what I mean? Like it can't be applied in every single situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Contexts are different.
Yeah.
I've seen where women, like intelligent women, where you know they're smart, you've seen everything, but then they're speaking to a guy, and the guy is just like playing them. I'm like, how are you not seeing this? You're supposed to be intelligent.
The dating market's a different thing.
But yeah,
Because when it comes,
emotions are involved, and
it's not just that. It's like what you're biologically attracted to, what excites the dating part aspect of you is different. You know what I mean? Work life, it's a different kind of thing. It's common sense to make sure you do this. It's whatever your role is. You know what I mean? When it's dating, we're dealing with emotions. We're dealing with chemicals in our brain that are saying to us, we like this. And we might be dealing with like experiences growing up that have kind of dictated what we think is
absolutely
a good thing or what's a bad thing or
experience.
what we kind of attach certain behaviors to. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's where that part comes from. But as I was saying, corny and Nikki, bro, because I wasn't finished.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
And she was doing things like farting in front of me, right?
Oh.
And then and then it's like, and then I'm disgusted because I don't do that to around nobody. Do you know what I mean? I don't do it around my friends. I don't do it around women. You know what I mean? But it's like,
She was comfortable in it.
Yeah, she's comfortable, and I'm glad that she's comfortable. But like, have respect. Do you know what I mean?
It's a
Because I feel
natural
like
thing,
if you're doing that, you're being disrespectful to me.
bro.
Because you're
What?
Maybe she felt comfortable in it.
What?
yeah, but you're being
She's not allowed
disrespectful
to
to me to
fart.
feel comfortable doing that. In front of me.
Is she not
You can
allowed-
do that in front of someone else, but in front of me,
Wait, is she not allowed to fart?
I can't lie. Nah, she didn't rate him.
exactly.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I was gonna say.
So women aren't allowed to fart.
Of course they are.
You can,
And so-
but you have to excuse yourself, innit?
Yeah, but I'm
Do
in
it in
I'm in that
different
same
setting.
area. I don't like bad smells. My nose rejects it. So why are you doing that?
It's not even in that context. In any context, you shouldn't just be farting around people just cause it's just not right.
If you're at work now and you
Exactly.
fart right next to your workmate, right, and you're in the office, is that a respectful thing to do?
Nah.
No. So why is it in that situation? It's
Funny
how
get-
women are allowed to
Can't
fart?
get disciplinary for that.
What if you-
Yeah.
So things like that, like that behavior for me was corny, and then it's like she was doing a thing of trying to act like she's like a one man girl, but you look on her phone and it's mad. But if I've got other girls on my phone, I'm moving, man. It's like, are you okay? Like, that to me is neaky, innit? That's just for me, innit? So that's what I'm saying, like corny and neaky women for me, in my experience. So, yeah. How do you man find women?
How do you find women, yo?
What do you mean find them? How? What do you mean?
In
what's your
dating,
opinion?
but I guess you're not really.
What's my
dating.
opinion on them?
Mm.
You just have to know what you want and be that person. Kind of like what he was saying, that we think that on social media women have an attitude, they're this, they're that, but when you go out there and you're a certain guy who carries himself in a certain way, and you go out and speak to them, they will treat you differently and all that. So I feel like you should work on your character to be the best version of you, then you will attract the right person. But if you're putting out dirty energy, expect to get dirty energy back. You can't just be out here in the streets and then saying, the women are trash, the women are acting like this. But
Yeah.
look at you though. So
Yeah,
go
I
back
agree.
to the mirror, examine yourself thoroughly, yo. Like,
I
how
agree.
am I acting? How am I portraying myself out there? What am I attracting? And what am I actually looking for?
I agree.
You know what I mean? Because you don't know what you're looking for and you're just out here then complaining.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I think one thing that man might not like before, I think there's not that many competent women in the dating market for women.
No matter what.
Not that many competent men, sorry,
Competent men in what sense?
in the dating market for women. Like,
Yeah.
men that are just on
Exactly.
purpose, on principle, on morals, on things like that,
Exactly.
for them to like have respect.
Yeah, I was on a conversation.
Exactly.
I was
Absolutely.
on a conversation with my friend. She's saying like how, was like because we're on IG and saying, I said to her, "Well, there's bad girls for guys out here in the UK, you know, but like there's not a lot of guys for girls in here. Like you said, like competent men, like who are doing well. Yeah, the ratio was mad. Like there's more girls than there's guys that like you can take seriously. Well, seriously, but yeah, it's mad still.
That's what I mean.
I feel it for them, but they make it even smaller as well sometimes. Like when you hear their criteria of a guy, I'm like,
Yeah.
you just literally just X off an entire.
Do you know what I think is very interesting as well? I had this conversation with my girl, bro. Women don't actually know what men want, you know?
Nope.
Because they're trying to align what women want from men and think that that's what men want from women, but it's completely different. Like, men don't care where you work more time. Like, we don't care, bro. Like,
Yeah, true.
your money is not important. Not even that you don't care where you work, but your money is not that important to me. Like, your ambition, if you're not an ambitious girl, if you can do other things at home, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Whereas,
You don't care if she's ambitious.
so, for a woman, if you're an ambitious guy and you're on your grind and you're on your purpose, right? Generally speaking, from what it sounds like, from what they're all saying, it sounds like they like a man that's, you know what I mean, on his purpose, is able to,
What? Spend money on them.
yeah, basically, give her a certain type of lifestyle. I'm sure most men don't really care if a woman could provide a certain lifestyle for them.
True.
You know what I mean?
They would
You'd rather be able to provide that lifestyle for yourself
Yeah.
rather than look towards a woman to do that.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? There was another thing as well that I was saying to her as well that men don't care about, whereas they do care. Like, so I think there was actually a thing where I might bring a study. up
Valentine's
sometime
Day.
maybe. Huh?
Women love Valentine's Day.
Nah, I wasn't even gonna go in that. I wasn't even gonna go there. Neither could I. But
I think it's a waste of time.
there was a thing about they did a study about whether your degree affects.
What women you get?
Yeah, and
I
if
studied
you've
law,
got,
so
if
I'm
you've
good.
got if you've got a master's degree,
A master's degree.
your dating chances increase.
That's it.
If you sing a profile, you're 100.
Mad
It depends what you mean.
Anyway, that's besides the point. The point I'm making really is we have different expectations. So the way that we're attracted to each other is not symmetrical, it's asymmetrical. You understand? That's why we have different criteria, but everyone's trying to like talk as if it's aligned and it's not. It's completely yin and yang. You know what I mean? It's not yang and yang. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yin and yang.
No, I'm saying it's not. It is yang and yang.
Oh,
It's
right.
not
Oh,
yang
yeah.
and yang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm joking.
I've never heard that one before, but I hear it still.
What are you saying about Valentine's Day? You don't like it?
I think it's a waste.
Wait, hold on. I remember going with. Was that for Valentine's Day? We went to MLS.
Bear in mind, listen, and when you have a girl, you have to make her happy, so you have to do things you wouldn't want to do. So if it was that day,
is coming
Does she not also have to make you happy?
if it was that day, then
Nah, I'm serious, but go on, finish.
What was your question?
Does she not also have to make you happy?
Yeah, but I don't care about Valentine's Day. I think it's
No, but I mean just in general. Not forget Valentine's Day.
Okay.
You know how you're saying you have to make her happy. Does she not
Yeah,
also have to?
yeah,
I
she
don't even-
does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
obviously.
it's like I feel like as well. That's another thing.
Yeah, but where's the compromise on that? You like Valentine's Day? I don't like it. Someone has to.
I'm not
Someone
disagreeing
has
with you.
to-
I'm
I'm more time and so is the guy.
Yeah, obviously, because
That's what
you
I
like.
had to
But
do.
she's gonna maybe she'd have to compromise for your happiness in certain things as well.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. That's what.
So there needs to be that as well. If,
That balance, yeah, I know.
yeah, exactly. So what were you talking about?
Nah,
You were gonna say something. You were gonna say
Oh
something.
yeah, you gonna say something.
Yeah,
it
no,
was
no,
gonna
no.
come for me, innit?
He covered my point basically. You said that there has to be a compromise for her, for him as well.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be very dissatisfied if all the time you've got to do Valentine's Day and you don't like Valentine's Day. You gotta do, I don't know, bed and roses and you don't like bed and roses. Like you doing all these things, bro, these romantic stuff, and you're just miserable. You're like, oh, I've got to do this again.
There's no point in having a girl at that point.
Exactly, yeah.
100%.
So you've got
Because
to
you're
find
just working. You're basically going to work.
In general, though, like there's no point because that stuff, it's not even like okay, you have to do it, but it's actually necessary. So like if you can't do all that stuff and you hate your work, like there's no point in actually just having a girl. You might as well just
Be single in it.
Nah, but you
that it just comes with it, man.
yeah, nah, but you can find girls. That's why it's important finding the right person who's not that into those kind of stuff.
Do you know what's
Not
funny
every
though?
girl's like that,
Do you
bro.
know what's funny?
Mm.
Those are the girls I'm willing to do the most for.
Let me just say something, right?
When a girl comes to me and she's not got these mad expectations, the things I will do for her are madness. Madness. She's gonna get the best treatment. She's gonna get treatments that women have never seen in their life, bro. I'm putting it all down for you. But when you come with me with a certain like attitude and standard, you're not getting nothing from me because I don't like your behavior. Yeah, you'll be on probation because your behavior is mad.
The moment you meet them, I am a princess to you, so I deserve everything. I'm like, what? I don't know
Life.
you. You haven't shown me anything. You haven't given me anything. Said, you know what? I wanna put everything down for you, but you want me to just treat you like a princess off the bat. Like you don't deserve that.
For those on YouTube, Fidelis is talking about struggle love. He doesn't feel like women are understanding that there's gonna be hardships in a relationship. They
And
just
I'm
give
not
up
saying
straight away.
I'm not saying like what do you call it, physical abuse or anything like that. I'm not saying that. Not the extremes.
Not
Just a
emotional
general,
abuse,
just a general, two people coming together in a relationship and it's getting difficult where you guys don't like each other, but you still, again, but you still want to be together. But it's a process, isn't it? You still love each other, but right now you're just at loggerheads, and you need to go through that process to be like, you know what, yeah, I still love you, you still love me, even though we don't like each other right now. We need to persevere.
I get what you
But
mean.
then if you want to give up and say, oh no, I don't want struggle love,
I get what you
then you
mean.
didn't really love me in the first place because you beef with your parents all the time, but you didn't give up on them. Obviously, I know the relationship
But
is
it
different.
has to look like there's some type of progress going on.
But
Certain
sometimes
times
it's not,
like
though.
there's no
But sometimes
progress.
the
Sometimes
progress
progress
takes
doesn't even
time. It's not
coincide.
gonna you may not see the progress straight away, but you need. But if it's a relationship you want, you need to. Relationships aren't about love. It's about perseverance, bro.
100.
It's about perseverance. It's about how much bullshit can you take from this one person and still love them. That's what it is. And keep loving and keep moving forward.
Hold on,
bro.
nigga.
Literally.
Hold on, nigga.
There's so much you can take though.
I had a conversation with someone before and I said I don't want love, I want convenience, and they were like, yeah, they looked at me like just how you looked at me, and I was like, and then I broke it down for them, and then
Okay,
it
break it
made
down
more
for us.
sense.
What do you mean by convenience?
Okay, so love is a feeling. It's chemicals reacting in your brain. That's why you feel like that.
Yeah, true.
I want the convenience. I want you to be doing everything right, so that if we were actually in a relationship, it's a strong relationship. The feeling stuff is just an extra part of it. Do you know what I mean? feelings aren't gonna keep you together. Your morals, your principles, your alignment in life. That's what
So it's a
keeps
choice
you
then?
together. Huh?
But would you not say love is a choice then?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't know. That's a whole other conversation. You're diving deep in, yeah. What you been reading? What you been reading?
Just asking.
But yeah, so yeah, I hear what you're saying though. I don't think there's the strength to go through the hard part of relation because it will get hard. It will get hard. There's your lustful honeymoon period, and then after that, what happens when there's no more excitement?
No more excitement, things
That's
get
another
tough.
thing I say to them to girls if I'm dating now. I'm like, can you handle monotony? Do you know what monotony is?
No, I
Maybe
don't know.
monogamy.
No, monotony.
What's that?
It's just like flat, like bland.
Oh, when it's
Boredom.
monotone.
Boredom,
Okay,
monotone.
yeah,
Yeah.
monotonous. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get what you mean.
Okay.
Can you handle that? And if you can't handle that, then I can't be with you because it's inevitably going to get
Happen.
boring.
It's gonna get
It's
boring.
inevitably
You're gonna hate
going
each
to
other.
boring. Huh?
You're really gonna hate each other.
Might not even hate each other,
Nah,
but it's
'cause I
like
really- nah,
all the
'cause-
things that we used to do all the time, we might not do.
Depends on- yeah.
Sounds terrible.
What?
Yeah, this is why I know I ain't doing no relationship again.
What? Monotony sounds terrible.
Oh, everything sounds terrible.
Well, relationships are a business partnership. It's not like it's not a remote. It's not a romantic film, bro.
Smart, dude.
I know,
Not always, isn't it?
Right,
Bro,
The reason why bare people's
what do you mean
relationships are
not
failing.
always?
Actually,
What do you
no,
mean
no,
everyone
actually,
thinks
no,
about?
wait,
What,
I
no,
can't
no,
speak on
what,
this
what
'cause
kind of special
I've not
human
been in
being
that
are
long.
you to be in a relationship where it's not always bad or it's always good? That's impossible.
No, I was talking about the business transaction thing. he was
It is a
saying.
business transaction, and then when people, I think, in my opinion, when people don't see the business transaction side of it, because you have to give, they have to give. Transactional.
Marriage is a business. Relationship is just
It's a transaction. It's a constant business transaction. In a contract. That's what it is. You just don't like the way it's phrased, but that's what it is in reality. I think, because you're constantly having to do things for each other. You're bouncing off each other.
But that's when
You're
you're
having to
disappointed.
Expectations.
That's
That's
when
not-
you're disappointed, bear.
That's when I'm
If
happy.
they don't fulfill their end of the bargain, now you're miserable, fam.
No, because it's the
You
kind
don't
of
love the
it's the
person.
kind of partnership that, let's say, me and you have. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
So it's transactional. We're friends as well, but we're also business partners when we're doing this,
okay.
right? It's transactional. You need to do your part. I need to do my part for this to work.
That's
Do you know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And there might be times where maybe, let's say, you
backing
couldn't
off.
pay as much for the studio, I couldn't pay much for the studio, but we're compromising there.
Okay.
It's still a business transaction that's going on. Do you know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
So that's how I see it, and that's what keeps me happy then. Because then when like the other stuff comes, when you like really like the person, or you go and do nice things, or you meet the family and everything's good, that part is just nice in it. Because that's come with the, you know what I mean, with everything else that we've put into place. So that's what it is for me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Also, there's some girls out here that are fives.
Yeah.
I'll be real, I'm trying to behave myself so much, bro. But you just keep on coming.
There's some solid fives, right? In the marketplace, you are a solid five. But your behavior is 8 behavior.
Wait,
But there's bare guys doing that.
wait.
Now I'm talking about girls now.
Okay.
Who's at fault? Who's at fault?
Huh?
Who is at fault for that?
They're friends.
I won't lie.
Who's at fault?
The
For
man
that?
them are at fault for playing their ego.
Why?
Yeah,
Because
man,
because
standards-
the standards are low.
Bro, we'll get-
Wait.
Okay, I'll be
What's-
honest. I'll be honest.
The
I'll
girls
be
have been
honest,
gassed
I'll
up.
be
The standards are low.
Why they being gassed up because of the body?
Huh?
Why they being gassed up for?
Could be anything.
Okay.
Maybe the girl's just easy and then.
For example,
he's-
I like cheeks, right?
God, here we go.
Like we're gonna be honest, right?
Yeah,
We're gonna talk. Let's be honest, right? And sometimes, if a girl has nice cheeks, and her face is dead, sometimes the cheeks makes up for it.
I won't lie. You're speaking true facts today.
Like,
You're
and
speaking honesty.
Listen, if the man don't want to lie right now, pretend like you've not be a dead thing, you're a liar. You're a liar. Are you lying, Matthew?
I have not said anything. I'm keeping quiet.
Ayo,
Have you never been?
Ayo, have you never been a dead thing? You're lying. Oh my days.
Sure, bro. Like,
He can show you afterwards.
Okay, then we'll see. We'll see. So you've never beat a dead thing.
When did you start beating?
what? 5? Nah.
You've
Bro.
never beat a
My
fat.
worst I've got is maybe like a 7 or a 6. maybe.
Oh, stop it, man.
My thing, I like pretty faces, bro.
He's not a body
I'm
man.
pretty face kind of guy, fam.
That's why.
So, nah, fam.
But you should have a dead body.
Huh? Well, it's not like fucking plastic surgery kind of thing.
No, I mean you should have a dead body as in like
No belly thing.
bare skinny, for example,
No big names, no.
or big belly,
What's wrong with it, bro?
pretty face.
Big belly, pretty face?
Yeah.
Well, nah.
Okay.
You need to have big belly for me, fam. My body's plastic. You can't.
Yay! Let's go.
I can't lie, that's unfair, bro. There's no way I can. You're gonna come our still trying to do it.
Man said it's unfair.
That's ridiculous.
It's fantastic.
That's unbalanced, man. That's ridiculous. Like, it can't work out, man. Like, my boy literally said one time, he beat a thing and it was like, after the day was done, she was out here eating crisps immediately.
Oh,
Whoa.
What? Snacking. She was snacking right after the session.
She was hungry.
Yeah, she's been hungry, fam. Like, bro, no, man.
Wow. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. The standards that you man are on are just out of my world, bro.
Wait, who was?
What's wrong with eating crisps after beating? That's
Deep
what I'm
it,
confused.
the girl's already like, she's
What are you trying to say about it? That's
You're
why.
already
That's
been
why I was laughing. Like, what's he trying to say about it?
Nah, you
Oh, okay, now you've explained
you
it,
don't even
innit?
care now, but she's out here now eating Oreos and doing cookies and shit, bro. And now you're out here in good shape, bro. You got gym in the morning, and she's just eating, bro. You now go gym, come back, the leftovers are gone.
This guy's fucking it. I'm not condoning this behavior.
Oh shit.
Like, be honest, you
Damn.
feel like a
He
dick.
said the leftovers.
wait. For biggest thing
Bro,
of
you
two.
come back from the gym, the leftovers are gone. You're hungry, bro. You're doing meal prep. She's taking the meal prep.
Oh shit, Ayo, please.
Wait,
It's ridiculous.
for biggest thing of two.
And I'd expect that to be the other way around too. You can't be a fine babe. You work on your body. Your man's coming back home.
Dad
That's why,
bod.
this is why I get onto Nigerian uncles.
Women love dad
Because
bods
them man
though.
have bellies, fam. But nah, you want your base to be in good shape. But she comes home from gym. You two, you have big belly, fam. Talking about make more stew.
Yeah, but women love dad bods.
Yay.
She likes the dad bod, yeah, but then when she's looking at other man, what are they?
Oh.
Yeah, they're in shape. That's the issue, fam. Right there.
Nah, a man once said they don't want a six pack. They want a guy with 6 cars.
Well, do you know what another wise man said? They want 6 figures, 6 pack, 6 foot. Yeah, that's right.
That's kind of devilish though. 666.
Oh yeah, they want the devil basically.
That's okay.
Oh
That's
man.
their choice.
And that's to conclude today's podcast
It
episode.
doesn't even conclude
No,
it, fam.
not with them.
Nah, that does not conclude it.
That's what they
fam.
want, then that's what they go for, fam. It comes with its
Wow.
consequences.
Yeah.
Anyway, Contour came out and then people started acting different. That's what.
Like what you like, innit?
Contour came out. The makeup. You know the makeup.
Is that what you like?
You know is it Kylie Jenner who made it first? I don't know.
No, don't do that. Don't.
It's been about.
Don't think about for a while.
Have you ever seen like a
Yeah.
fat girl lose weight? And
Oh, transformation is
she's
sick.
gone from like a 5 to an 8, and you're like, damn, like you changed.
But she should still be an 8 if she's big.
No,
It depends. It depends on your type, innit?
no.
Some man like the fluffies. Some man like skinny
Guys, it's
things.
a fluffy.
Some like
Are you
slim
okay?
thick. Bro, everyone likes what you like, innit? One man treasures and no man trash, innit? Oh, one man treasures.
That means you're always beautiful. You're always beautiful to somebody.
Yeah, exactly. I said it wrong.
Find you attractive.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I just heard him call babes leftovers.
You said that.
No, I said that.
Because
You
you did
said
say another man's track.
No, because what I can find attractive, you might not find attractive.
True.
What you find attractive, Ayo, it's subjective.
There's
Like,
a certain
beauty-
celebrity woman that everyone's
Like who?
infatuated with now. I'm not saying who it
Rihanna?
is. Nah, right
Not
now.
lost weight, innit?
Because that
No,
one,
she's not lost weight.
Oh.
She's at a concert that everyone's gassed over. For me
Oh,
personally.
Thames.
You don't think she's
For me, I'm not saying who it is.
It's
But
Thames.
for me personally.
see her in person?
I'm not involved.
Oh, see him.
I don't even know who that is.
she's like the most yeah.
Yeah, it was
See in
like-
person.
Tens is a 5 months.
For me personally,
That's back, yo.
the person in question
Me.
My days.
is it's just not that.
That's fair play. Fair play. Because you have a type or preference
Mm-hmm.
compared to other man that.
I'm just thinking it just came out of nowhere. What do you believe in? Opportunity.
For women, fam. That's
Okay.
it. Like, I don't know why people say types. It's like you're limiting yourself.
Yeah.
Now, babes are right, then you want to talk about types. Fam. If you don't go and just collect the one that's on the shelf right there that's looking good, just enjoy it. Fam. You want to talk about types, but I like this. I like
This man said that on the shelf, bro. Like he just goes to the store.
We're talking about the market.
Picks up.
But the issue is the shelf.
All right, fair enough. You're good at defending yourself, innit? You've had to do this for years. But yo, I think the expectations anyway. Going back to the original point, the expectations as well that women can actually sometimes have a man acting in ways that I've never seen them behave in my life.
Yeah,
You know what I
true,
mean?
yeah.
And reverse.
Like, huh?
And flip
I've
as
been-
well.
I've been-
Both
Oh
ways.
yeah, in the opposite way as well. start dressing a certain way, talking a certain way, getting involved in certain behaviour. So, yeah, I think those expectations can definitely be very, very detrimental to the man them. So just be careful out here, bro, because the streets really are treacherous. So, you know what I mean? Think about what you're doing and think about what you really want, yo. You know what I mean?
Got man them throwing the boys underneath the bus.
Huh?
Got man them throwing the boys underneath the bus just for vagina.
I've seen that.
Oh, that's happened to me.
I've seen that.
Oh, that's happened to me.
I've seen that. Wow.
Yo.
What kind of expectations do you have?
For what, women?
Yeah, if you're dating right now, a new baby's just come out.
I just need to be realistic with life, man. I don't need.
Oh, you need them to be realistic.
I don't need this fairy tale because we don't. Life is not as much as we want it to be a fairy tale. It's not a fairy tale. It's a hard graft.
It's interesting because 2 years ago you'd have talked.
Yeah, bro. What I realize
Which
is
is mad.
I've grown in the past 2 years because what I was saying, like I listened to my old radio show. And I was like, who the hell is this kid talking? Like the growth has been mad, but I just realized that life is too difficult to pretend like it's not difficult. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like you're not gonna go through issues, or we're not gonna butt heads. Like we're both naturally opposites, so we will argue, we will butt heads. You know what I'm saying? So let's be realistic in knowing that this is what's gonna happen, and how do we forge past that?
I don't even, do you know what it is for me? I won't even ask them how they're going to forge past that. I just want to know what your morals principles are like, and I want you to show that your morals and principles align with that behavior, and then I'll trust that if that difficult situation comes, you'll be able to handle it because you've shown me.
There has to be a foundation in it.
There has to be the foundation. That's the. You know what? I remember there was a period of time when people were like, "Oh, I'm tired of the talking stage. What's the talking stage for? Men doing talking stages for this. There are men that take the piss with the talking stage. I understand that, but don't like discredit the talking stage like it's not an important part of whatever you're building, bro. That's the foundation. Yeah, it is long. But the foundation of anything is long. The foundation of doing this is long, bro. Like,
Yeah, true.
This is long. Like going home and having to edit it myself is long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Searching for a job, writing up your CV, that's the foundation. That's long. Interviews, foundation, all long. So it's gonna be long regardless. But you can just trust that that person can act the right way because the foundation's tough. You know what I mean? Even buildings, the foundation needs to be right. And I bet you the foundation takes some time to build, but once it's right,
There's buildings.
Buildings still collapse though. So
Yeah.
sometimes foundations are wrong.
Exactly.
there you go.
It's fancy buildings.
Foundation wasn't right.
Yeah.
America, they don't like using foundations. You seen the news?
The recent one in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have any of you man here ever used dating apps?
Yeah.
What did you use?
I've been on Tinder, but I don't like Tinder. Tinder's if you like white girl. If you like white girl, go on Tinder.
That's in Manchester, to be fair.
That is in money.
Yeah, and Liverpool as well.
Liverpool as well, yeah.
Yeah.
What else have you been?
I'm on Hinge.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, calm. How are you finding that?
Thing is, right, girls don't like you when you're straight up. I realize that.
What?
Because listen, me and relationships are not going to happen anytime soon.
Oh, so you're telling that
Anytime-
that
no,
you're
no.
just trying to mash?
No, I'm trying to mash. I'm trying to say, listen, I'm not trying to be serious with you. But whatever happens within this, I'm Gucci. So if that means we get nasty, cool. I don't mind. But I'm not trying to be nasty.
Oh,
I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be a
babe.
man.
Go on,
I'm not
R&B.
going to open up to you. I don't want to do anything like that.
Oh,
Let's
he's
just
red
be
pill,
friends.
Red pill right now.
Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah, I'm in that stage
He's
right
red
now.
pill right now.
That's just where I'm at. But girls don't like
Oh
that.
shit.
It's just very strange. But then they would want you to be nice to them, speak to them like they're.
That's the best. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know what it
just have to
is?
game.
Hmm?
No.
You have to game.
So now you're
You
gonna
know-
be deceptive. And
Yeah, no, but I don't want to be. I don't want to waste time
Well,
being.
You know-
like
you know
that.
what-
Women can manipulate too.
You know what it is?
I'm not disputing
The way that they're
I'm not
saying.
disputing
Nah, I mean, like when women are dating, they genuinely do manipulate.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that, but
that's the thing that they- so why can't you do the same?
I am too grown. I don't want to waste time.
But you remember what
Like,
we were saying
let's
about
not
how
let's not waste
Game's
time.
the game,
there. I'm
bro.
not.
how you're
I
gonna
don't want you
feel
to think.
if you do.
I'm not saying do it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
don't want
saying
you to think I like you.
more likely to be
I
successful.
don't want you to think that I want to progress into a relationship. I just want you to know that I'm down us being friends, and if this happens, it's cool. If it doesn't happen, then it's cool.
What you're saying?
I'm not trying
when you're
to.
saying you're down as being friends, what's signaling to them is you're down as being friends with benefits. So they've ultimately thought this guy just wants to mash me anyway. And when he does mash, it's not gonna go. He's just gonna leave me.
Yeah, but
So
don't
I think you have to kind of have a conversation. I've done this before. This is why I'm telling you this. Right? So what you have to have a conversation and see what you're both interested in to see if you could actually link, you could connect, so that you could actually have the friends with benefits situation.
Yeah, I remember
'Cause
this.
you can't just be straighthtforward and be like, yo, this is what it is, this is what it is. You have to, get, you have to at least get to feel the vibe, and then eventually, when she's like, what you're on,
Yeah.
be like, this is what I'm
This is
on.
how I know
this is what I'm saying.
women are weird. Right? So I was speaking to this girl on Hinge, right?
Go.
Just speaking. I say this is like a full blown conversation, like back to back. not even like no time, like 5 minutes. This is a constant reply, and then she's like, "Oh, what do you want?" I'm like, "Yo, nothing serious." Boom, she disappeared.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised. Like this, like there's no case.
No,
You just say,
I think
you ask me a question, I give you your answer, and now you can't even respond to tell me
But
what you
that's-
want.
the way you phrase it is a bit mad.
What
That's
I
like-
do?
Nothing serious. If you said, "I just want someone," this is
See how
have
it
to phrase
goes.
You have to,
See how
you
it
have to be
goes.
like, "I want this to be just a chill thing. Like I'm not looking for like a relationship."
Why
right
didn't
now."
you say? I said I don't want anything serious. So if I don't want anything
Yeah,
serious,
but it's like, and then it's like,
When,
oh,
This is
when you say
one-on-one
that,
stuff,
when you say that,
This is
it directs to
one-on-one
one
stuff,
thing
bro.
what
only.
do you mean?
Like what I mean
Sex.
is, this is like
I don't want.
something you go
If I
through
tell
the
you
first
I
time
don't
you
want
talk
anything
to
serious,
You went through this like
sex
Yeah,
that goes straight to sex.
That's what they that's what
no,
they think.
not to.
That's what they think.
Yeah,
You know what I
So you
mean?
don't want
Yeah.
him to
Which is
just
why
walk
you were
around
giving the advice.
So
and
when,
yeah, you have to word
see
it.
what I mean? It's just long. Sometimes I just want to give up, man. Just like I'm just gonna
Yeah,
do
yeah,
my
yeah,
thing.
you have to be good. You have to be good with your words. You have to be like.
Yeah, you do.
So instead of saying,
women-
what do they want? Like,
Women take words you say very like for them it's tone and
Literally.
the way you say it.
They do make their own meanings.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
You can
there's
say
that.
one thing,
I've
they
been
hear
in a
another.
situation where I've actually said exactly what I mean. She's now going, but no,
Yeah, because you.
I mean this.
I'll give you an
I
example.
know that, but tone and the way you say it.
I don't care, bro. Listen to
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying.
don't care, but they care.
I'll give you an
But- but-
example.
That's why there's issues
Yo.
with communication because now they'll talk. You can't.
You have to talk in their
Why
language.
you
If
say
you're
how
if
you
you're
say
if you're
it.
trying to get into like their realm of like whatever you're trying to get from them, then you're gonna have to speak in their language, fam. I can't go to China and speak to English to everyone and expect them to understand what I'm saying. Understand?
I'll give you an
That
example.
was a sick analogy, by the way.
It was
What?
good. It was good. It was. Now I'll give you an
Was
example.
that analogy was cold, bro.
Just Matthew, go.
Yeah, Matthew, what you say?
Now I'll give you an example. Like, talking about you saying Ayo. One girl. Hope she doesn't listen to this. Anyways, I said I was busy in it, so like I'm gonna be busy for the next couple of months because of like everything I got going on, like uni and all that type of stuff. So linking up won't happen as often. Bear in mind we're not in the same city. I bet myself out. Anyways, like we had a conversation like a month later. Said, "Oh, whenever I say I'm busy, it means I'm not trying to link people." I'm like, that's what you say, but when I say I'm busy, I actually mean I'm actually being busy. So that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes they make their own meaning to it. Like no, like they think because this is how I use that term. That's what he means. Nah, if I say it, I mean it.
It goes back.
That's
to,
what I do when I say I don't want anything serious.
Yeah, I know that, but that's a bit different. As
No,
well.
no. But
If the base was to say to you, "Oh, I don't want anything serious," what are you thinking?
I'm happy with that. That's good.
No,
That's
what are you
What
thinking?
am I thinking?
What do you think is gonna happen in the next few weeks?
Oh, we're friends, and if we fuck, we fuck. That's what I
Nah.
think.
If your babe says to you
That's
nothing
what I
serious,
think.
what do you think?
I'm thinking, alright, there's no point. Anytime they say, okay, anyone says, "Oh yeah, I'm not looking for anything serious," it's definitely sex.
It just definitely sense. But yeah, you word it in a way like I don't want to go the game, but you have to word it like just like
Like, oh yeah, you're trying to chill.
yeah.
See how we get along.
Even that now, people think
That's just causes too much. That just causes too much hassle.
I'll be honest.
I'd rather just be
I don't have
open.
patience. Fair enough.
Do you know what you don't understand though? As a man that you are, not every man has the privilege to be
minerals.
completely honest with a woman because they're just not that guy. That's a fact.
yeah, some guys can be straightforward like this is
And
what I
no one's gonna
want.
accept it just because the
And-
guy's too good for her to be like,
And
some guys,
No, if
some guys are average. Okay, I'm sorry. A lot of guys are average. So if you say a certain thing to them, it's like, why would I? You're not rare.
Bearing in mind,
Common. You know what I
bearing in
mean?
mind, there
I don't
are
think
There's
anyone-
bare
I don't
of
think
it.
anyone's right.
You are rare. How many men are 6 foot?
I don't think.
How many men are
nah.
6
I
foot?
don't think I'm right.
Fit.
I don't think I'm right.
Bro, let's
Well,
You can pull out.
How tall are
anyone
you? How
on-
tall are you?
on
How tall are
any
you? How
date.
tall are you? How tall are you? How tall are
We'll
you?
go 6'4".
6'4".
We'll go 6'4", yeah.
Let's search up how many men in the UK. are
6'4" or 6'4".
6'4".
6'4".
Okay.
In the UK, how many men are 6'4"?
That's just me being nice.
You are 6'4". Don't.
So let's say 6'5" then.
I'm not here.
Say 6'4".
Let's say 6'4".
It's clean cut.
What?
It's a clean cut. I just like the way it looks. You know, you write it down. Something about 6'5" seems too perfect to me.
6'5" seems too
It's
perfect.
like when you write it down, it looks a bit too perfect. I'm like, everyone goes for that.
I've never heard someone say I'm 6'5". Like I've heard 6'4", 6'6".
People
I've heard people say that. Yeah.
I've not heard
People look at 6'5". 6'6" is a bit too.
6'2".
Let me get the stats for you, bro.
And a bit.
because That's
But I say 6'2". Makes life easier. Same thing that I was saying. Just keep it
Keep it
But
short.
that
Keep it
doesn't
sweet.
make him.
clean.
It makes him rare. Because he's not understanding that he's a rare man. So I'm trying to find the height too.
How
I don't think so.
I could list you
This is
5
not
guys
even
with
a-
6
I want to see.
3 plus.
Like,
what?
why can't we not just be
Why
adults?
am I
Like,
not even
why can't we not just be adults, right? If
But the thing is,
If-
I think you should be prepared to just stick to your character of being an honest person who says what they want in it.
I don't
As
want to
you
waste
said,
time.
but
Like, I don't want to waste time.
Exactly. But don't expect every woman to go for that.
Nah, no, I don't expect that.
Be
though.
okay to take the L's because you're gonna take
Nah,
a lot of L's.
I'm
being
taking.
honest.
I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
I'm
So
used to
if-
taking those.
So if you're honest, it comes with a lot of L's.
Yeah, it does,
Just
man.
be on. Just keep taking the L's. Then
Because
the right person who's
I just don't want to waste time. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to try and put in a direction where.
You're lacking connections with anyone that you deal with.
No, I don't. Yeah.
What you don't want?
Because I'm not. Like I said, I'm not trying to open up.
Yeah.
I don't want to open up. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, for one thing
Is
only.
that enjoyable for you?
No, I'm just recently single, so I'm just in the. This is the whole red pill you were saying.
Okay,
so
you've been in
I've been in a relationship for like the past year and 6 months.
How was that?
Wow.
So I'm
We're
just.
in the same boat. Alright.
So I'm just recently back in the game. So right now I'm in the.
But the
thing.
thing is, in
But
the
then-
game, what you need to realize.
But can you see the difference?
What in the game and relationship?
Yeah. Like, in
Yeah.
terms of when you're dealing with girls, like when you actually do stuff with them.
No, there is a.
'Cause
There is a
to me,
difference.
like,
No, there is a
once-
difference.
once I
There is a
first tasted it,
difference.
I wasn't a fan.
There is a difference. There is a difference.
Is it-
It wasn't as enjoyable.
There is a
Or wasn't?
difference.
Like in terms of when you do stuff.
When you deal with a girl that you like and you're in a relationship, and when you do it with someone
Oh,
random,
yeah,
shit,
yeah, yeah.
there is the emptiness you're talking
Wait, but you
about.
doing stuff with girls that you don't like?
Huh?
Like you going out with
No,
girls?
That's not what I mean, bro. Like,
Oh.
obviously the girl I've been with for the past like year, whatnot, like I loved her, but other things, if I've not loved them, like, bro, I can see the difference. It ain't the same. Just don't flow.
But my question is, do you guys go on dates with girls that you not really fancy, like you don't really like?
No.
Okay.
I have in the past.
You know me, I'm not a fan of wasting money, bro.
I know you're not, but I was asking just a general consensus.
No.
Have you,
In
Lou?
the past, I have, because
I remember this one time.
I'm only
It was
taking
on
you
Hinge
back,
again.
If I like it, if I wanna fuck you, then yeah, we'll step out.
It was on Hinge again, and then I matched this girl, and then we're like, oh, let's go meet on Saturday. Let's go on a date. I was like, yeah, cool. But Instagram was scaring me because it was just too much Photoshop or too much. I couldn't see her face because there was just so much going on with her makeup and with the way she edited her photos. I was like, I don't feel safe. As in, like, you know, with makeup and the way they do it, they look good. But then in person could be a whole different ballgame. And I've been in that situation before where,
be a dude.
Anyway, I couldn't
Wow.
get you the amount of man that I
like,
see
in a
so far.
situation where I've
Well-
gone to see, I've been speaking to this
We're
girl,
in the UK right now.
and then I see her person, I'm like,
Even if you go somewhere else, no,
I'm like,
listen.
what the hell is
Average height in
this?
the
In my
UK is
head, though.
5'9", bro.
but it's too late because I'm right in front of a door. So now I need
Well,
to
because I
participate.
think as a
But
tall
then after
man,
that, it was like,
you forget that
nah,
there's
I learned my lesson after
people
that.
that live in different realities. It's like when you meet beautiful women giving advice to uglier chicks. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're not taking into consideration there's women that have different realities to you. You as a leng girl have a completely different experience because you're leng. Your market value is high. You as an average chick or lower than that chick, you're
What's average though? Like, what's the general consensus of
you
average?
can say it's subjective, but I'd say about 5 is average. About 5, and you know if you're average.
What makes them average though? That's what I'm trying to ask.
Oh, what makes a woman average?
Yeah.
The way she looks.
Just that,
Based off the looks.
just based off looks. Are we talking about just looks alone?
Looks.
Even me
Looks.
these days, bro. Like,
Looks,
like,
okay.
yeah, I like the pretty
Look-
faces,
looks.
but
Looks
Alright,
and
looks,
everything.
looks, behavior, attitude, body count.
Body count?
Really?
You include that? You include that as well?
Are you a big age? Really?
2021.
Oh, you
Bro,
need to
you
grow up, man.
have to go.
Do you know what's funny? When we talk about body count, right? We talk about it like, oh, it's the past, blah blah blah. You need to grow up, and that's funny because I like the fact that women have convinced you that you need to grow up if you ask for body count. One point, if body count wasn't that big of an issue, right? Then women wouldn't use slut as an insult to other women.
Yeah, that's just women
That's
are
one.
scary.
That's like a
Scary.
That's one. That's
Women are
one.
scary. Remember that.
Huh?
Women are scary.
2, you wouldn't hide it if it wasn't that big of an issue. 3, bear man would.
Society.
3,
It's not
3.
personal.
I think it's a personal thing.
It is
It's
personal.
a
It is
society
personal.
thing. I think.
But generally speaking, I can't speak for like extra different man because you man don't always have the same views. But generally speaking, most men are disgusted by body count, and I think you all know that. If the body count's too high, you all know that most men are
You
disgusted
know,
by
my mind
body
does
count.
change.
Hmm?
My mind does change in terms of what
why?
in terms of how I'd see the person, in terms of what I'd want to do.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I think it's just that's just me personally.
What's
Like
a
you
high body
said,
count?
in
Wait,
terms
so
of
are
what
you,
you want to do.
are you not? Are you
Exactly
not?
in terms of what
Are you bothered by
Yeah.
body count or not?
depends on what I want.
If you're taking it seriously,
If I'm taking it seriously, then obviously, yeah, it's gonna be like a thing to me because this is someone I'm gonna be with long term. I'm not trying to have.
And I'm not finished. I'm not finished as well. No. I'm not even finished.
If it's like a purely,
This is
like,
why I don't get.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. I'm not finished as well. Right.
But I'd expect the same thing
If
from
you-
me,
if-
because I could say mine to a girl and she could be like, oh.
Yeah. And if you have a high,
Never gonna react.
if you have a high body count as well.
Have you ever told the truth though?
Yes, I don't need to lie.
Yeah, he would tell. I told you. If you have a high body count as well, you're more likely to have been exposed to STDs, STIs. It's a risk thing as well. Safety. You understand? And there's another thing, but it's gone off my mind because you're talking about your body count, bro. But risk, reputation. Okay, don't act like people don't care about their reputation. If you come to me and you tell me that your girl slept with 50 man, I'm looking at you differently. I'm not gonna lie. And if you know as well, you've accepted it. And all these men in this area all know who she is and been in her guts and insides. There's videos of her as well. You think I'm not gonna look at you differently? You must be lying to yourself, my friend. I'll look at you very differently.
No. In that situation, if
I've
it's,
had a baby tell me she's got like a body count of 50.
I think of it as like this as well. If a man was because I was thinking about it in the shower. If a man was
shower
to,
thoughts.
if a man was to come and be like, I'm a loyal guy, the past is the past, but right now I'm a loyal guy, and he doesn't want to talk about his past because it's not her business. Like, it doesn't matter. She shouldn't talk about that's the past. Forget about it. Doesn't matter, right? And then he's like, yeah, I'm a loyal guy. I'm good. I treat women well. But meanwhile, really and truly, in his past, he's been moving absolutely mad. He's not loyal. He's cheated on every single girl he's been with, right? Does that part of his history matter? Yes or no?
Well, you've added the cheating into it.
Huh?
You've added the cheating.
You had the cheating element.
Because that shows character in terms of. How you move.
So if you
You moved the goalposts.
But that's
If
what
you're very
I'm saying.
promiscuous,
You
it's
added the
Cheating, you added
If
cheating.
you're talking about purely body count. Okay, then you don't know what they like. Right?
So you're telling me that your body count doesn't have anything to do with your character as well?
It does.
It could be like, but some people don't see it as that. Some people don't see that. Some people just see it as like a free thing.
Does it really?
Okay, so you're telling me that someone who's got a body count of 40 and someone who's got a body count of, let's say, 2 have similar characters.
Bro, you are forgetting like people have urges, bro.
I'm not.
Like, say someone with a body, like someone could say, okay, they're satisfied with this one person, and that fulfills their urges. Right, cool.
Yeah, but every
Somebody
urge
else
doesn't
might.
mean it needs to
Somebody
be
else might.
quenched, bro.
We're all
Yeah, that's
fulfilled in
true,
different
but people still
ways. We're
do
all
it,
fulfilled in
still
different
quench
ways,
it.
So that's why the body count thing is like it matters and it doesn't matter at the same time. Because like, yeah, you want things to be fulfilled. Could be sexually, could be flipping in any other way. Like I don't know what education fulfills some people.
Food.
I'm just thinking.
That's
I'm
why
just
a lot of
thinking.
people-
Surely. I'm just
fulfills
thinking.
them a lot. Some people they don't really care about food, so then they now end up giving themselves what you call it now. This thing.
The fact that it's freely coming to you. Huh? I mean, you're allowed to think that. I'm not.
I know. I'm not trying to change your mind, but I just think.
What did you
But
say?
I think it's just funny that if the situation was a man was a player in the past and then he lied and acted like the past doesn't matter, right? We don't take into consideration. But if a woman has a high body count, it's like, oh, it's a past. You don't take into consideration. Why is someone's past something that doesn't matter? You can't get into a job without having a good DBS check.
True.
You can't get
The
certain.
whole past doesn't matter thing is
You
about-
can't get good credit without having. You know what I mean? There's even certain circles that you can't get into, just because of what you've been like.
Find out her man was running
Just 'cause of your-
trains and all that kind of
There's
stuff.
there's circles that you can't get into just because of what your family is. You know what I mean? Whereas if you have a certain family, you can get into those circles. So, unfortunately, the reality is your past doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It just
No,
does.
I'm not just.
Whether you like it or
I'm
not,
disputing that your past
whether you
might
like it or
matter.
not,
You're right,
and it's a good
yeah.
and your past is the reason why the past matters is because a good predictor of what your behavior will be. Sorry, recording.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how they
but
move,
Guardian-
especially in the workplace.
In case you wanted to capture any of that,
I'll put the.
there's about 7 or 8.
So,
I couldn't check accurately because some of them are like mistakes and stuff.
okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. So, what was I saying?
Your past matters.
Your past matters
It does.
because because your past is
Good indicator
your-
of
yeah,
what you
your
be
past is a
like.
good indicator of what your behavior could be like. It's not necessarily what it will be like. There's definitely you can definitely get with someone and they can have a high body count and they can be probably the best person for you. That is not something I can deny, but probability, okay,
Now
probably not the best partner. You know what
Well,
I mean?
I think
Because
I think a lot of
because
it's
satisfaction, their satisfaction requires too much variety. Do you know what I
I
mean?
think a little bit comes down to ego. To be quite frank with you.
It's not ego.
I think, like in terms
For
of,
me, it's not
in
an
terms
ego.
of- In terms of like, I have some wild stories, and if my girl told me some of her wild stories, because she's a girl and we have that mindset that women should be, in a corner, they should be in a box. I'm thinking, yeah, that's very wild. You're a hoe. But then if I then sit down and think about myself, I'm like, whoa, I'm a hoe. So I can't really judge you anymore because really and truly, your sex life is your sex life, and my sex life.
Do you know what the problem is?
What?
Our standards are not symmetrical; they are asymmetrical. That's why double standards exist, bro. If you go outside, right?
Yeah, but it's not double standard.
no,
It's double
hold on.
standard for you, but not for me though.
Okay, fair enough. But if you go outside, right, and a woman slaps you and then you slap her back, what's gonna happen to you?
Yeah, I know.
Or digging you out.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Or I'm even digging you out. Right? I'm digging you out. Right? But in reverse, if she slaps you, so
Yeah, if
she
if
slap-
I get
so
slapped,
if you were to slap her
every month
and she slaps you back, I'd be like, you deserve that.
So you saying I can defend myself?
I'm not saying that. It's just a double
but you
standard.
know, but you just
I
said-
would no.
just
I'm
said
saying
you
it's
have a
I'm
go.
saying it's a double standard that exists. Okay.
Double standards everywhere.
Yeah, I
So
know that, yeah.
why is it that if it's a double standard that applies to women, we're all like, oh, I can't say this because you're a girl. You know what I mean? But when it's a double standard that applies to men, no one's like, oh
'Cause
my
men are
god,
just
bro.
supposed Men are supposed to take these things, like just take it.
Well, I don't live that lifestyle. I'm sorry.
But women are allowed
Double
to.
standards
women,
exist.
Women are given.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But in my
Women are
reality,
given sympathy.
I'm
and
sorry,
giving
but
chances,
I'm not giving
but with
you-
man them, it's like you make one mistake, that's it.
I'm sorry. I'm not giving you sympathy. My reality is double standards exist. They'll always exist. Right? If your body counts high, I'm not rating you. End of story. Yes, it can change over time. We've had that conversation before, depending on experiences and whatnot. But
Okay.
and it's not my cup of tea, yeah. But it's not from a misogynistic place at all. There's just two different standards. We're two different people. We like different things when we try and like mate with each other. Even the way you approach women, right, and women approach you is gonna be different. You understand? For a reason. You know what I mean? So for me, body count matters. Just accept it and move on with your life.
So have you had this conversation with a girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. She knows, bro. She knows all my thoughts. What? You think I hide anything? She knows about my red pill face. Huh?
What's this red pill for?
Yeah, now you need to explain this thing.
I don't know what
Red
this
pill
is
face.
because they've been saying like, I'm in here, but I have no
it's
idea what it
when,
is.
a man's been hurt, basically,
Gang.
and then he comes to, because of his hurt, he comes to certain realizations, and he starts behaving in different ways and starts viewing dating differently.
That's me.
You know.
Yeah.
So when you,
That's where I am now. That's why I'm like.
you say when you're 15, for example, you might have been like, oh, I need to like do something nice for her. I don't know when you started in it, but I'm just giving an example.
Actually touched me at like 19, 20.
No, but when did you start chatting to women?
I was speaking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
15ish. Yeah. So then you're the kind of like you're soft kind of guy in it, like you want to be sweet and that,
cute little-
and then you get to there's some man have a certain period where this is like, wait, this isn't adding up. This is a Disney film, fam. In reality, it's not like that. That's a red pill moment.
I think I've hit
It's
that
like the
moment.
Matrix, innit? It's like you've been living deluded, and then red pill's like when you've
Eating
had
and
a
then
new
you
awakening.
come to realization.
But I don't like how corny some people make it when they talk about it, as as Matthew can vouch for.
Hella corny, bro.
Hello, corny. Like, it gets to the point
corny.
where man are just they're not even speaking red pill. They just hate women. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
just
Yeah,
hate.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't,
Just
hate
spewing
women, I don't
hate.
understand, fam.
Yeah.
I don't hate women.
Yeah.
I don't hate women. I just like them
Women have
though.
taught me how to cook, how to organize my life properly.
Yeah.
Bro, women have been great for me, bro.
Yeah,
I appreciate them,
The
bro.
hating thing, I'll never come to that, but don't mean I have to like you.
True, I hear that.
I hear that.
I hear that.
First.
I heard
that.
Actually,
I heard
hate
that.
you, but I don't have to like you.
Yeah.
I just don't like the way they think sometimes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now, a lot of times is a lot of guys now they're doing like studies, bro. Like they invest in deep time into learning the character of women.
Yeah, I realized that. I said it.
The women are like that. The
Bye.
women are
Look,
like
I
this.
said it. I
There's
said
a
it.
book
Bro, people,
called,
I see people doing
I
courses.
said I don't understand women, and until they actually
Yeah.
understand women, until they
But
understand.
deep it, you learn it from a man. So how does that make sense to me?
Wait. Nah, bro. Alright, listen.
And that's not gonna make you happy, bro.
I'm gonna be a nice guy, but I'm gonna get to that one right there. A lot of women try to tell men how to be men. Shut up. And then
Yes!
things like that in terms of man trying to tell
Mansplaining.
women,
How
yeah,
to-
no, you need to shut up as well. fam.
Yeah.
Because it don't make sense.
Yeah.
Yup.
Unless you're trying to teach trans people, get the fuck out of here, bro. 'Cause that don't make sense,
100%. Bro, I was having this conversation. I put this up. I was like, why are women telling men that they should be like this? Like,
Bro, it's
express
ridiculous,
themselves,
man.
be open. Basically, they're teaching, like, they're telling man to do things that women do. Right? But I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Coming from the wrong point
That
of view.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, I had this conversation with my mum as well. I was like, there's certain things that you said, right, which didn't help my development as a man. We were just having an honest conversation. I wasn't like,
Yeah.
I wasn't criticizing her parenting skills or anything. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
there's certain things that you couldn't teach me and you won't understand because you're a woman that a man has to experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, as a man, if a man hits you, you can't just walk away and go and tell their parents or whatever.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
You got to back
You
it.
have to
can
you have to
walk
defend
away.
You
yourself.
got to back it.
Yeah, you
don't
can't
have
walk
to.
away. But what if that person keeps attacking you? You have to defend yourself. You're gonna walk away, bro.
No,
You
it's
think he's just
situation.
gonna come and save you? Like, he's not gonna come and save you, bro. So there's certain situations.
Context. You be talking about context, yeah.
Okay, definitely depends on the context. If it's like bad guys gang up on you, you best run. I don't care who you are, just run. But I mean, like, if it's 1-on-1
There was a way out.
and there's an equal opportunity here, be willing to defend yourself. You know what I mean? Because some people are infiltrated.
It's a doggy dog world, man.
And you forget that males are, like, if you look at the animal, if
So
you look
you're
at
a dog.
Yeah, bro. I'm not
If
gonna
you-
lie.
if you look-
It's just a term. It's just a term.
if you look at the animal kingdom, right? Male animals are willing to fight each other. It's just how it is, right? We are more civilized, obviously, and we've got all these whatever things in place so that we don't have to do rash things and people don't have to die for it. But there are sometimes moments where I think, as a man, violence is necessary for you, even though it's not the greatest thing. Whereas I feel like the teachings from my mum would be just walk away and just don't even get involved there. But sometimes you just have to be willing to. And I feel like my high school like experience would have been different if I would have had that male perspective to be like, I don't want you to fight, obviously.
Depends
But
on the situation.
You need to fight.
I don't want you to fight.
But you need
But
to
there's certain
fight.
situations where you might have to be willing to just defend yourself.
Yeah, sometimes
I'm not saying actively go
Yeah.
out and proactively fight.
Sometimes it's like
Depends on the situation, because just purely defending yourself could be in jail, bro. I know if I said I'm gonna defend myself in every situation,
Yeah.
I'll either be dead or in jail right
That's
now.
what I mean.
So
yeah.
I've avoided a lot of stuff,
Mhm.
death and jail,
Yeah.
just through saying, you know what, I'm gonna let this one go.
for example,
I'm gonna
like,
let
like
them
in high
talk
school.
or whatever and leave it.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely moments like that where, but that's what I mean. Context. But there's
Like
certain
in-
situations.
like in high
That's what I'm trying to say to you. There's certain situations where you might have to be willing to defend yourself.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like in high school, I don't know, we were speaking about that fight time ago on Sunday. You remember that fight with I don't want to say his name.
I'll
Over a
beep the
biscuit.
name.
Huh?
I'll beep
Over
the
a
name.
biscuit.
Over the biscuit. Remember
Alright.
that fight over
Who
a
did you
biscuit?
fight with over biscuit?
Remember?
Was it
Remember
over a
that fight?
biscuit?
It was over a biscuit.
Mad.
Like,
These niggas.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, in high school. But it
St.
wasn't.
Peter's, isn't it?
It wasn't. It was more. The biscuit was a catalyst.
Sometimes
Well,
I understand racism.
It was the hate behind.
Disrespect. It was
Yeah.
like disrespect. And also at that time, I didn't feel like any of these men liked me anyway. So like, there's a point where, fuck you guys. Like you guys, there's a point where you have to take a stand and be like, do you know what, yeah, you guys may not like me, but I'm not gonna let you take the piss out of me.
Yeah.
So that biscuit was disrespect.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna have to fight you and punch you in your face, I'm gonna have to do that.
Sometimes it happens.
And sometimes it just has to be.
Yeah.
That's just
Did
the
you
way
get
it
the
has to be.
biscuit?
What?
Did you get the biscuit?
It wasn't for the biscuit.
No, it wasn't the biscuit. It was
wasn't
the
the
disrespect
biscuit,
behind the
it was
biscuit
the
Yeah, I
situation.
know,
Behind
but
the
you-
biscuit.
did
This
you get-
guy's funny, bro.
Did you get the biscuit?
This guy's
Because
funny.
what happened was an accident in the first place. And if he came to me and was like, yo, you bumped into me. I'm like, okay, sorry. I was just trying to hit you. I was trying to go for Sam. But now you're throwing a biscuit at me without having that conversation.
Oh, I threw at you.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Without having that conversation, just be like, yo, Wagwan, why'd you bump into me?
Nah,
Then it's a whole different ballgame because we did need to fight. But it was that disrespect. It was like, yeah, nah.
That's
Bearing in
disrespect.
mind,
That's
we were in
disrespect.
high school.
Yeah.
High school.
What year?
Yeah, 11, 10.
Yeah, that's disrespect still.
Anyway, back to dating. But I hear that still. What other apps have you used other than Tinder and Hinge? Or is that
Oh, I forgot we were talking about the apps.
Yeah,
No, just yeah, we were.
just them two.
Just them two.
Have you used any?
No, there's a new one. There's a new one called
What have you used,
Thursday.
though?
That shit.
Called what?
Thursday.
What have you used?
I used Tinder in first year.
Oh, so you've never used dating apps?
Not really.
I've used all sorts.
I know you have. I know you have.
I
know
have
you
used Tinder. I have used Bumble. I have used Badoo. I have used.
Grindr. as
Babu,
well.
Bazoo. What did you call it?
Stop trying to be funny, fam.
What do you call it?
Huh?
What's it called? Bazoo.
Badoo.
Badu.
I've used
Erica
Bumble.
Badu.
Venus.
Huh?
Venus.
Yeah, see? I always got the vibe.
I was gonna say Erica Badu, but okay.
I always got the vibe. Anyway, Badoo's dead. It's just all.
Erica Badu.
Badoo's one of them that's just got like the dead things.
Oh god, it's a singer.
What,
Bro,
did you say Erica Badu?
I said Erica Badu.
Huh?
Yeah.
The girls on Hinge are fire, fam.
Do you think so? I'll say
Is Hinge good?
I think it depends what you want.
Well, what's it good for?
If you want something serious, it's not good if you're trying to mess about. That's what I'm saying to you. Like, listen,
Yeah,
that
so,
for it.
but
Go back to Tinder, bro.
I don't know. Tinder shit. Tinder's for white girls. I don't know.
Well, you're not gonna find anything else really. Anyway, if you want to find,
We're in
actually,
Manchester, bro.
I had this conversation with.
We're in
We
Manchester.
went to Obey one time, and if you want to find black girls, bro, you need to go to like the bougie places. I'm sorry, that's where they're at.
What are the beauty spots in Manchester?
Impossible, Club Live, them places there.
I don't really like clubbing either.
I was
I
never
don't
meant
like
to
it
go
either.
anywhere. I meant to stay in my bed.
Or you might get lucky and meet them in a workplace in a library. I don't know.
You mean you know Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Why are you grabbing your head?
Hmm?
Why are you grabbing your head?
Bro,
I want to hear it.
He's just like, bro, do
just
better,
need to
man.
be open, innit?
What
Why
did
are
you
saying
say?
like, oh, I don't like white girls. I don't like Asians. I don't like this.
But that's where I was at with like I don't believe in titles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We just need to
You
be
have preferences
open.
though. I feel like everyone has preferences.
That's okay.
I know you have preferences. It's okay.
What's your
That's
preference?
why I was holding my head. I didn't say anything. But he drew me out, so I ended up saying something.
No, like,
You can do you at the end of the day,
Yo,
innit? I'm
bro,
just saying.
I'm not like, I just like what I like.
Yeah.
So that's just it.
But what was I
I'm not saying that I would never put my foot in the pond. I would, but I'd rather get this.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Black girls.
Yeah, what's wrong with white women?
Huh?
What's wrong with white women?
Nothing. I've never said there's anything wrong.
He's not saying anything's wrong. What? You're trying to draw him out. Look at this
I'm
guy.
trying to enjoy it.
Anyway.
I'm sorry.
But you gotta understand though, when it comes to stuff like that, the vibe is different. Fam.
Yeah, I also just I
You
just
don't, you
realized
don't come from the same.
one thing is, I mean,
It-
yeah, what are you saying? I just like, it's just like dry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those are words of Fidelis.
I don't know.
No, it goes back to that culture thing. Like, there's no, the banter is just,
Yeah.
it's skewed. It's not the same. And it's just like,
I hear you still.
Yeah, but that kind of stuff can lead to racism, though.
Kini.
Oh, nigga. There's no racism. Actually, I tell a lie. There is racism.
No, I'm not saying from his angle. From his angle, it's not racism. But I mean, from other cultures, it could be racism. Where
What?
they're like, the banter, black people's banter is not, so I don't
It's
like
just
black
not for you, and
guys.
then it's
I don't
calm.
like black guys, so no, they're weird or this, then that doesn't sound right. innit?
Nah, they'll
So
be right, 'cause
if
then
a white girl
that's the
says
cruise,
that, it's
the
like,
balance,
whoa.
you know,
Yeah.
there's-
That's another thing. There's definitely a double standard when it comes to that.
Yeah.
If a white girl was to be like, I don't like black men, I can imagine this bare man that would be like,
to me, that's okay.
I don't care.
That's
to me,
fine.
that's okay.
I do not care.
I've seen white girls say I like
You don't
tall
like
black
black
But this
man,
is why
that doesn't
I
faze me.
tell you about this whole. That's social media, fam. Let a white girl say that on social media, she's getting cooked.
That's what I mean. Why is she being
But
cooked?
like,
Innit?
it's very true though. Like, well, okay, cool. Because think about it, yeah. Say if a black man was to bring like a white base to the family, the black man's not getting disowned, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But let a white girl bring a black dog to the crib, like she's
Yeah.
taking more risk by being with.
Are you
that
sure?
black-
Yeah.
Yeah,
No. That's what black man bring the white babes.
Nope.
bro.
My mom said you can
Depends
be,
on the house.
as
Well,
long
it
as you
depends on
love
the
her,
house,
she
I'm
makes
saying.
you happy.
But
it
That's
doesn't
what my
matter.
mom says as well.
Bro, nothing's changed with that. Like, it's calm when it comes to like, oh, it's the guy, but when it's the girl,
I've got an interesting experience actually. One time I put a picture up of some lang brown girl,
Yeah.
and some white girl popped up and was like, "Oh, you must not like white girls then." I thought, get this insecure motherfucker all the way out of
And
here.
also another thing, I'm not in the vicinity where I'm surrounded by white girls.
Yeah.
I'm mostly around black girls, so and I only speak to mostly black girls. My
Oh,
friends-
by the way, my girlfriend is white, so I don't hate white girls or anything like that.
we know you don't. It's alright. We know you're accepting.
Fam, what the first one that the one that I told you about that time, that was a mixed race girl, bro.
Yeah, but like I know you're calm.
Yeah, I'm open. There's a certain type of girl that I wouldn't date now though. But I'm not telling people because I'm not doing that. But yeah, exactly.
I'm very intrigued by that.
All the time, you're coming.
Yeah.
But there's a certain type of girl that I wouldn't date anymore. Certain race of girl, sorry. Actually, I tell a lie. There's two races of girls that I would never take seriously.
It was black girls.
Are you weird? No.
Whoa.
I'm just putting that disclaimer down
Yeah,
for you
yeah,
now.
Nah, it's not. It's not.
Okay,
It's
good,
not.
then
No,
you
it's
can
not black
you can
girls.
find out later.
Yeah,
You get
exactly.
into why.
No, I'm not gonna get into why.
Do it after. Do it after.
Surely not everyone in that race would ask.
We'll do it
when
afterwards.
you think
You're
about
right.
that.
No, you're right. You're right. Exactly. I've got 9 to 5 now. I've got to stay safe. But yeah, it's culture and my experiences within dating this type of women. I'm like, I couldn't. And I know it's wrong because they might be different,
Oh, no,
but
yeah,
I've
but-
just been completely off put.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways.
but I was gonna say before, the experiences on each different dating app is mad different, bro. Like Tinder is like, I feel like it's girls that want Instagram followers, want to be influencers, and then there's some skets in the mix as well.
Wait, what?
Tinder.
Influencers.
Girls that want to be influencers,
How do you come influence from
not
Tinder?
influencers. Girls that want to be influencers.
How does that work?
They just put their Instagram profile in there and they just want to match man so that they can follow them.
Oh yeah.
It's not hard to deep the game, bro. Like what you did is bare obvious, bro.
Does it work for Mandem?
No.
Nah. Unless you're like a cold guy. Like you have to. Maybe you could try it and see it. See if you can get Insta followers up. You do modeling in it, so it might boost your career, fam. These girls are doing it, so I'm not gonna be mad if you do it. Fair. But yeah, it's girls doing that. I think there's not enough diversity in it as well. When you're saying that, there's just pure white girls.
Yeah, it's just
Especially in Manchester. I feel like maybe the experience is different in London.
when I was in London, I used Tinder, black girls. I was like,
Is
okay,
it?
yeah.
I wish I was. I wish I was in London for that. I wish I was in London for that.
How long were you in
Huh?
London for?
I wish I was in London for that.
How long
I wish I
Yeah, I
was.
think they
Why
are,
is it
they are.
How long were you in London for?
Like a week.
Oh,
I
right.
wish I was in London for that. I wish I was.
For that?
What, black girls on Tinder?
Oh, no.
I wish I was there.
I think it was over the Christmas holiday, so I was with my family in it, so it wasn't like I was going there for that specific thing.
Yeah, I
Bumble-
thought you like. Was
Bumble
working
is
out living
very,
there.
very
no.
interesting for
Not
women.
yet though.
You know all these
Because I was just active, bro. I was looking for a girl in every avenue. Well, I was looking for them in the club. I was looking for them online.
Club is the worst place to meet babes.
I agree.
Why? No, because I do it just so we can have this conversation,
First
innit?
of all, me, I like peace, innit?
Uh huh.
How am I meant to? Where's the peace? There's no peace. There's no chill setting, bro. Like the music's bumping and whatnot. And now you have to shower and stuff.
Yeah.
Now I'm smelling things from different directions. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's a different person. I'm worrying about my drinks, all that shit. Like, bro, like, and then there's the whole thing. Like, I don't even like approaching girl.
Do you know?
Yeah, let's go.
long, you know.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
It's long, you know.
Let's go.
Scary.
Let's
I
go.
like it.
Have you ever done a thing where
It's
you
not even
post
scary
girls for the
us,
snap,
It's scary for them, but I just don't.
but you don't
wanna-
actually talk to them on the snap?
Yeah, I've done that.
You know when you just get the snap and you don't even talk to them,
Yeah, I've done that.
just to see.
Yeah, sometimes I do be testing myself.
I'm here for it.
Yeah,
What?
just for bands.
I saw a tweet where like, why do guys ask for my snap and then they don't even pop up?
Because
It's like-
sometimes I just did because I just wanted to see if I could do
exactly.
it.
Some
No, because I
some of
actually
you don't understand it. It was just an experiment at the time, and that's okay.
Yeah. I've
what I
done
mean?
that. I did that once.
That's okay.
She was length though.
Just an
so I just
experiment.
like,
Exactly. You wanna know if you can get a length thing.
Yeah.
I just wanna know. I just wanna know if I still got it like
I
that.
want to know if I still got it like that.
You know what I mean? I'm here for that.
You know, still got the game and shit.
I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
That's how it works, isn't it?
But yeah, bro. Anyway, in regards to dating apps, I feel like you can't reduce like the face-to-face thing to apps. It's mad because you can't get a vibe from someone. You know, like you can find a girl not that nice on Tinder, but maybe in real life she just brings a certain vibe. You're like, oh, mash you tonight. Yeah, things like that. So all of that. So I feel like dating really can't be reduced to apps, man. It's just not for me. If I was to be single now, I'd prefer to meet someone online, not online, in real life. Sorry. in real
Yeah,
life.
I'd rather do it.
But it just so
happens.
happens that I didn't meet someone online, so it is what it is. But in future, inch. Yeah.
I'll be real though. If I meet a thing online, I'm probably one of them. If like, I'd have to actually have an interest, and if I do, then I'm gonna want to see you. So I'll probably see.
Yeah, no, you'll see them. Yeah, see them
Yeah,
ASAP. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. I think I met her within a week.
Yeah, because with Vince, you want to get off that app as quick as possible. Bro.
Yeah, definitely.
You have to transition quick.
You have to transition.
I've learned that lesson.
Yeah. Anyway, that concludes the episode. Still. So, thank you, man, for coming. Still. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be back again for another conversation. I think the camera should hopefully last a bit longer. We'll keep that one on there because I'm important. No, I'm joking.
You've not even seen him.
I actually meant it to you, man. But in conclusion, man, them do better. Learn how to talk to women properly. I can't speak for women, obviously, because I don't experience their dating life, so I can't tell them what they need to do in it. That's not for me. And man, them don't be pressured into dating certain types of girls or having certain missions with girls, because sometimes I feel like man, them are pressured to just be in girls, but it's not for everyone. But if you're tuning in still, thank you for tuning in. Obviously, thank the man for coming through. We've had Ayo here, boop. Had Fidelis here, boop. Had Matthew here, right?
No.
Had
Bing
Matthew
bong.
here. Yo, waste man. Obviously, co-host with the Ghost Spin here. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna do my outro this time because you man didn't let me do it last time.
What's this outro?
I think
Ridiculous, bro.
yeah, you need to change that shit. You need to change that shit. That's so shit.
We're good.
It's been much, you know.
Why did we have to witness that?
Don't ever do that again, please.
Don't do that again.
You know, I know you man see it.
You need to.
Is it gonna be in the clip?
100. You see it. Not all of you can roll your tongues though.
I don't need to.
I don't need to.
Can you do it?
Like,
Do it.
I can't do it.
Do
I
it.
can't do it.
Yeah,
No,
pussy.
bro,
Why can't you do it? You're a big man.
I can't do it.
Matthew, can you
I'm
do
a
it?
big man that knows I can't do it. So why would I attempt to do
Don't really
it?
care if I can't do it.
Can you do it though?
I don't know. I'm not bothered.
Can you do it?
I'll be honest, that's silly.
And that is why. 'Cause it is silly.
That's the best answer I've heard.
That's how you earn the show.
I've got some haters for real. Nah, love, bro. Love.